Hello and welcome back to RaceRoom. In my video the other day I took a first look at the premium pack and I said I was going to give online racing a try, so here we are. My very first ranked race in RaceRoom. Straight away I can tell that we're not going to be the only car on the track during qualifying, so that's different. I like it. It's a good touch of realism, but it's going to be a bit of a culture shock after being so used to the solo qualifying in iRacing. But yeah, let's see how we get on track with other cars around. I've got used to the track already. I've spent about 30 or 40 minutes prior to this race just doing a test drive. So no other cars on track, but just me and getting used to the circuit, learning the corners and the braking points. My lap times I've got down to 154s. I was lapping them quite consistently come the end. It felt fast to me, but whether it's a patch on the other guys in this online race, I haven't got a clue. So yeah, although it felt fast to me, we'll probably get to the point where we realise we're about 4 seconds behind anyone else, but it'll be interesting to see. First of all, I've actually got to set those lap times again. Again, I was doing it with the empty tracks, so now it's actually a shared qualifying session, which I wasn't expecting. That might be a bit of a spoiler, but we'll see. I mean, I'm guessing all the other drivers are in the same boat, so I expect everyone will be either easing off or keeping a good bit of distance between other drivers so as not to get in each other's way. At least I hope that'll be the case. But yeah, I'm just going to crawl around for a little bit just to give myself a bit of space between me and the guy in front. And hopefully the guy I can see in my rear view will do the same thing. Maybe he won't, so I might just let him go by as well if he wants to come up on the left here. There he goes. I'm approaching the last couple of turns now, so I need to get myself up to speed to get a good run out of this last corner. Up to 5th as soon as possible. Here we go, first timed lap. Those first few corners okay. Got to try and stay flat out down through this section. Picking the right line so that I don't have to ease off the gas. And brake as late as possible here. Good, yeah, that went alright. Now these are the corners I've been struggling with. Got that one alright. Oh no, there we go, locked up. I found it's really easy to do on that corner and I'm really struggling to find a braking point, a visual braking point that is. There's not really much to look at. There's some sort of signpost on the inside which I've been using, but because I'm on the outside line, it's quite a way away from the visual, so it's not the easiest braking point. Felt a little bit slower than I've been doing as well through that chicane. Well, I don't think the lap time will be too bad. I think we maybe lost a third or a half a second with that slide, but should be okay. 155. 0.1. Oh, hit the curb then. That cost me a 10th. A little bit wide. Missed the apex. That cost me a little bit as well. this apex, and now we've got to tackle these two tricky corners again, see if I can do them a bit better than the last lap. Keep an eye out for that signpost on the right, there it is. So it was a bit slower than it needed to be, but it was steady, so that was okay. That corner feels slow as well, but I haven't found a faster way of taking it yet. And I'm pretty sure I can make more time up in this chicane once I find a better way of taking it. Keeping it in third at the moment, but I've tried a few times shifting down into second, but it didn't seem to make me any time. Almost went wide there, but kept it on. Right, up to fifth. Pretty sure we'll improve on the time, but by how much, I don't know. 1:53.4, that's great. Yeah, that's my best time yet. Happy with that. And that might be it. Just looking at the clock in qualifying, I don't think I've got enough time to get around this lap, so 16th on the grid at the moment. Obviously could go down further, but yeah, obviously the standard's going to be quite high. Let's see how we get on. So on the grid for my first ranked race in RaceRoom. I'm looking forward to it. So we slipped down to 18th in the end after qualifying. Let's see what we can do to make a few places. As I've got the space, I might just cut to the inside. Feel a bit more confident. Through those okay. Oh, first yellow, first casualty. Avoided him, that's good. We've maintained grid position, albeit with the help of one driver spinning out, but that's good. Now I've just got to see if I can keep the pace with this group in front. My laps generally feel pretty smooth and pretty quick, but obviously they're not, given that I qualified right at the back. So there's still work to be done to get a bit more competitive, but this will be a good learning curve doing this race. 15 minutes. Ooh. The guy behind came up pretty close then, didn't he? I was, yeah, starting to panic a little bit then. I thought I might feel a tap, but fair play to him. He stopped it in time. Right, let's get around this last corner and we can have a look at the replay of that incident on the first lap and see what happened. Focused in on the 235, he's the one who spun out. I've just realised there's more than one 235. Oh, there's the spin. Yeah, that's the disadvantage of not being able to choose your own race number and design your own livery, is that you've only got a select amount of cars to choose from, so there are duplicate race numbers, which isn't so good for the replays. But anyway, back to the race. That's up to 17th, thanks to that guy on the in the gravel. Must have outbraked himself at the first turn. But yeah, I'm keeping with these guys, so that's encouraging. They do seem to be pulling away from me a bit on the faster straights though. I mean, I think this is a fixed setup race. I've certainly not done any changes to my setup, but whether there are certain things that you can do to reduce weight, be it fuel adjusting or anything that you can do to increase speed, I don't know. I'll have to have a look into that, but it might be just that their cornering is better and they're exiting the corners better and getting an early drive. Could well be that. Yeah, I'm struggling to keep with them on these straights, and then I seem to pull back in through those tighter turns in the opening part of the lap. See what their pace looks like down this long start-finish straight. Yeah, they do seem to be but yeah, I can come right in close here, although I did run a bit wide there. Might braked a tiny bit too late. Let's see if I can get back with them on these tight turns. I actually feel really confident on this this little section here. I like it. It's my favourite part of the track, that corner we've just been around. Just about keeping this gap below a second. It's not really coming down at the moment. Oh, yellow flag. What's happened? Where's that? Can't see anyone there. Oh, there it is. Oh, cars everywhere. Cars everywhere. Did well to get through that, I think. Oh, and another one going off. We've gained a few places then, at least. Is that 3 or 4 places we've gained? Yeah, up to 13th. And old Hands in front's making a move. And they touch too. Both stayed on. Have I got the drive to get around him? No, not enough space. Have a quick look on the inside, but I don't think anything's happening there. So yeah, an eventful lap. We've lost a few drivers there. Let's go back and take a look at the replay, see what happened. It was a pretty close battle between these 3 guys. I'm looking at the red car, who was nudged to the outside, but he's cut it back in to try and take it back on the inside, but he got a nudge from behind, and then yeah, they all come. A few cars going through there. You'll see me go. There's me going through, and oh, the car behind me, who I was worried about, he got caught up in it. So yeah, that's what gave me a bit of breathing space behind me. But yeah, the red car, he pulled it back to try and get it on the inside, but got a nudge for his troubles and a bump. Let's have a look from the view of the car behind me. So yeah, there's me in front. It's all happening around this corner. Oh, I tell you what, I was very lucky to get through that. Very lucky. In the nick of time. Get a bit closer this time without running wide. Yeah, there we go. Made that corner a lot better. I think if I could be closer with him down the straight and get on the inside, I could easily outbrake him and pass him safely there, but it's going to be another thing actually being close to him to get alongside him down that straight, because I seem to lose a lot of pace coming out of the last turn, but We'll see on the next lap. We'll see if we can do that. That's going to be my plan A at the moment. Do everything we can to stay right on his tail. And then use the slipstream and the draft to get alongside him on the inside into turn 1. That's the plan. We'll see if it comes to fruition or not. Oh, it's not if I drift out and slide like that. That's undone all my good work. Need to brake late into this chicane if I'm going to get back on his tail. But there's a yellow, so someone somewhere is off. Oh yeah, on the gravel, you can see the dust. He's rejoined in front of us, so no place is gained. Okay, let's see if I can get close enough to make a pass. Don't think I'm going to be able to. I got on the gas as early as I could then, and it almost cost me. Just about managed to keep it on the tarmac. But no, I'm not close enough. Right, let's stick with him. We might be able to find another opportunity if I can get a bit closer again. Favourite corner. Got through that pretty well. Oh, he's out of shape. Well, that's my opportunity. I took it. A little bit easier than I was expecting. I was expecting to have to work for it. He just got on the gas a little bit too early. Cost him his momentum, and I've got about half a second on him now. It's just whether he's shown he's got the speed on the straights. It's whether he's got enough speed to get back by me. I'm sort of half expecting him to pull the type of manoeuvre I was planning on the start and finish straight. So we'll see. Another yellow flag in this chicane. Seems to be happening every lap. And there's a car on the inside on the gravel, so I should get around him for another place. Maybe not. He was a lap driver. Oh, we've lost hands, but we've got someone else for company. So I think he's looking to try the move that I was talking about. Yeah, there he goes. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he's held the line. I gave him space. I thought that he might overshoot the turn and miss the apex, and I could cut back on the inside, but no, he cornered that quite well. Good move, Mr. Vittori. Being trailed quite closely now by Quintero. So I might need to be a bit defensive and hug the inside line. I've not done it very well though. He might have the space. Is he going to make a move? Yeah, he is. Give him that as well, so I've dropped 2 positions. Another yellow. Where's that? Something gone on up in front. Wherever it was, it's cleared. Yeah, I didn't do a great job of being defensive on those corners just a minute ago, but there we go. It's my first go. I'm learning. The race is going really quickly actually. Look, only 3 minutes left, so that's only a couple of laps. Holding 12th place, which, yeah, I'm well happy with. No incident points either. I must admit, I haven't even researched to see what sort of incident points you get for what incidents. I'm guessing it's pretty similar to iRacing, that you get the incident points for running off the track and then more for contact with barriers or cars. But I did see that disqualification is 40 incident points, so a hell of a lot more than iRacing. Didn't take that too well to get off the gas. Yeah, so 40 incident points to get disqualified. I mean, perhaps that's just because this is a rookie series. Maybe you get a bit more allowance, but I saw someone flash up that they got disqualified just a lap or so ago, so they must have racked up 40 incident points, so that's some pretty good going. Yeah, just struggling to keep up with Quintero. He's over a second ahead of me now. Well, we got a big gap of nearly 4 seconds back to Hans behind, so that's good. Hopefully I won't see him emerge in the mirror and I can concentrate on following these guys. I think I'll be relying on a mistake from one of them if I'm going to get any more positions before the... Oh, well, I was talking about incident points, so there's one straight away. Completely missed my apex there. So yeah, just looking at the timer, I've got 1 minute 28 left, which obviously is one lap, but I don't know if that means this is the last lap. I've not had a last lap flag. So do you get the last lap flag once the timer reaches 0? Or is this the last lap? I don't know, we'll find out I guess in a minute. Won't have long to wait to find out. But oh yeah, I'm all over the place now. Getting a bit ragged in these last couple of laps. And again, locked up. And a little bit again there as well. Locking up on the brakes. So take it a bit easier around that one. So 15 seconds left and another disqualification there. Or there's a yellow in the chicane. Will that mean a position for me? There's a car in the gravel. Must have been 2 cars in the gravel. I'm up to 10th. And it is saying final lap as well, so that's it. Yeah, I can get across the line in 10th. So I'd class that as a pretty successful first ranked race for RaceRoom. 10th place. And you get relieve controls immediately once you cross the finish line. It's not like iRacing where you can take charge of your own slowdown lap. And oh boy, this is a real slow down lap by the looks of it. But yeah, it was a good race. Enjoyed it. It's a shame it wasn't a bit closer for the last couple of laps that I didn't have someone to battle with, but can't have everything. So let's have a look at the results. There we are, 10th place. So 15 finishes in all, so yeah, there were a few cars behind me. Some odd names in there. I personally think that there should be disqualifications handed out for anyone who doesn't use capital letters or their full name, but that's another argument for another time. That's what I really like about iRacing, is everyone using their proper names and not nicknames or abbreviations. But yeah, that was a good race, enjoyed it. I need to do a bit more practice obviously, but I'll be back for more RaceRoom, that's for sure.